Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today, as you can see on the screen, we are going to talk about the new nightmare we are all facing in PvP. Yes, I'm talking about the new limited hero Erato. I wasn't expecting her to be that great in PvP, but in fact, she became the new nightmare of PvP. Basically, if you want to know what I think about the hero, way too overpowered in fact, because you are just entering the fight and then you are waiting for the opponent to take a bit of damage, and there we go, there is no one left in front because she is just gonna pursue everyone and kill everyone in 1 second. So it makes the fights being a bit random. It depends on maybe a bit of speed on your heroes, depending on the speed of opponents. So if you are the first to inflict a bit of damage on the opponent, then there we go, the opponent is gonna die. Or if you are not using the same team, in fact, if you are using a team to deal damage, high damage to enemies, if you can't kill her and you can't target her directly, because generally you have Sun Wukong and with single targets you are forced to target Sun Wukong. If you can't kill her directly, if you inflict some damage to someone, your team is dead. We are gonna talk about that, we are gonna see some examples, you are gonna see she is a big nightmare in PvP. So let me refresh the list and there we go, we are gonna start with that player. I'm using the same team, so let's begin with that. We are gonna see how does it work. So we are using exactly the same team. You have Lydia, so you can control enemies and increase their turn meta because there is Pauline, you are stunning them, increasing your damage too, and then it's gonna depend on your damage and on your speed. You will see that during the fight. The goal is gonna be to remove buffs from enemies, start dealing high damage to at least 1, and once it's done, then that is happening. Ta-da! Erato is just one-shotting everyone one by one. That's the best passive hero you can have in the game. Yes, you can understand that I hate that. Even if I have the same, it's working, I can beat most of the players on my server using that team, but sometimes it's random, or even if it's not random, even if I win the fight, it's not supposed to happen. She is way too overpowered. I firstly thought that she would be a hero for PvE to help clearing content, because you are gonna see during the same video that she is just destroying PvE now. Basically the best hero to have in every content of the game. So let's check with my speed team now. You are gonna see what is gonna happen. I'm gonna use the first active skill of Lydia to have a bit more damage on my heroes, and just one counter attack and I died. Okay, super nice. Let's try it one more time. That's not what I wanted to show you, but it reflects the power of the hero, right? Just because I lost a bit of health on my heroes, and it's gonna happen again. Wow, super fun. Okay, so now I'm gonna use my classic speed team, that one. Generally in Advanced Arena, I'm not using Lydia because she is part of another team. And so generally I'm using Ronai instead. But we are gonna try with that, okay? The goal is to deal high damage to the opponent. So that's the kind of team you can try to use in Classic Arena normally, right? So let's do that. I'm gonna remove some buffs and lower the tenacity, defense and turn meta, cleanse my Melchior using the blue egg, give the extra turn and spotlights, and now it's time to deal some damage to them, okay? I'm gonna reduce the turn meta of enemies and you are gonna see what is happening. So don't blink, look at their health. They are losing a lot, and now she's counter-attacking my heroes, and basically just because they are losing some health, she is starting to pursue all my heroes and killing everyone. Like that. Doing nothing, just like that, she is killing everyone in my team, so I just can't do absolutely anything. And the fight is over. So today, in fact, you already have Atkins that can counter that kind of speed team, you have her who can do the same, and the only way to beat that kind of team is to replicate the same. Or to have damage from another galaxy to one-shot the entire team directly. Or to control her, which means control in AoE, but Pauline is gonna cleanse. Or if he doesn't cleanse, it means that the speed is not correct on Pauline. So that's the new nightmare of PvP. I'm gonna use something else you are gonna understand. Even if you are using Donald Rebelli, who is a single target unit with crazy damage depending on the team you are using. First of all, she is dealing some damage based on her max HP, which means that she does not need to have a high attack, right? So Donald Rebelli is not gonna target her with the Shackle debuff. And for that, she is better than the other units in the game. So now I'm gonna redo the same as before, but that time on my Donald. I'm gonna open with the red egg, give the spotlight and the turn to my Donald, and I'm gonna attack Sun Wukong, okay? There we go, he's almost dead, but you know what? Just because he lost some health, she's counterattacking my heroes. Now my heroes are below 30% health and she's just pursuing everyone. So bye bye my team again. Completely overpowered. If you deal damage to the enemy Erato is gonna counterattack. If they deal enough damage to you, even without killing you, she is gonna kill you. But she is also an amazing hero for every PvE content. For example, Gwyneth. Look at the team now. There is no Nicholas, there is no Nordak, only limited heroes, okay? I'm gonna show you the turns. I needed to beat that stage. 40 Gwyneth 40, 52 turns using that team. 50 turns on that guy. That's completely absurd. Of course, I don't have 100% win rate when I am facing the boss, but you are gonna see the crazy damage she can release on the first wave. Look at that. And she goes. She's just killing everyone. Look at that. 6 turns only and the first wave is over. Enemies have 21 million HP and probably more defense than your own heroes in PvP, so how can you survive that in PvP in fact? And there we go again. More damage to everyone and she's just killing everyone like that. 15 turns and boss wave already. That's absolutely insane. But then I think that I have to do that in manual, otherwise my Jack and Roll is gonna give the spotlight on my Lydia and I'm gonna lose some damage. But look at what I can do with my Jingle Bell. That's completely crazy. And look at the damage of her. This is even stronger. Okay, turn meta again on my Jingle Bell. Let's continue dealing some crazy damage. Look at that. Look at that. Turn meta decrease, extra turn on Jingle Bell one more time. She has her first active skill. There we go, more damage again. Of course, I can set up a working smart casting with that team, but look at that. The boss is almost dead. And now it's down. 55 turns. Gwyneth 40. Look at that. Even more damage on her than on Jingle Bell. You can also use that kind of team versus Marius 40 and normally it should work. If you want to know, enemies have 51 million HP, okay? Look at the damage enemies are taking. And there we go, she's gonna kill everyone. Did you see that? 21 turns and the first wave is already over. Marius 40. I have to work on my smart casting though because I wasn't able to control the second wave. And there we go again. "67 turns and boss wave. And I'm pretty sure that with a good smart casting I can do better than that. Yeah, look at the damage on the ads. Look at that. She is dealing the same damage as my little Jack. Okay, but I lost the apple on 2 of my heroes, 3 of my heroes, but 50% health remaining on the boss, 41%. His health is burning. So I just have to tank a few turns and then he is gonna die. Look at that. He's already almost dead. 130 turns to clear Marius 40. There is no word to describe that. This is completely broken. And I'm not even the best. 99 turns. And in the Wuthering Coast, she is just destroying the boss with that buff. That's the team. And if you check, that's the score. 7,500,000,000. But that's not a great score. Because if you check what other players are doing, Stepan Bandera, 10 billion using the same team, but with better stats. 10 billion damage on another team. So guys, the hero is just completely broken. And if you want to know before ending the video, these are the stats I have on her at the moment. Generally, I have a bit more than 1 million health on her. This is just because I am not diamond anymore for now. We are on Monday, so that's normal. 2080 speed, 207% mastery. Okay guys, that was all for the video. Let me know what you think about that in a comment below. And have a nice day, bye bye.